punctuation is important.
It is.
Fandom 12 and 3 standing by.
I'm here.
I meant
It's the-
1, 2, and 3.
It's the difference between let's eat children and let's eat
Oh, what?
children.
What was that segment in Animaniacs? Good idea, bad idea. Do you remember that, Hank?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Good idea.
Playing the
Catch with your grandfather. Bad idea. Playing catch with your grandfather. Ah! You know, it's a good idea. Star Wars Black Series action figures and the freight train keep on running. I had my little show and tell earlier, but for the benefit of for all of you folks at home, if you are looking for the latest Sand Trooper in Canada, he's hitting the stores.
There.
This pew pew right here. Why am I not focusing?
I don't know.
Focus.
Focus. What is
Focus.
going on here?
One-
Anyway, this one in the Black Series has yet to be seen. This is the first time.
At least
First time for this one.
Crotches and
crotches
focus.
Isn't that bizarre? Let me move that down. Does that help? No, not really. Anyway, if you don't recognize this guy, he was at the checkpoint on Tatooine. Stop the land speeder. And if you missed
I
out,
saw him live today too, as well.
if you missed out on the Pulse
the
exclusive,
San Diego Comic-Con.
yeah, the Comic-Con 2-pack, Anakin and Obi-Wan, the singles, at least Obi-Wan has shown up. And he looks really good. I can't wait. This is going to replace my archive Obi-Wan.
Is he significantly different?
Yeah, he's a brand new sculpt, the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hands might be reused, but from what I've read, it is a brand new sculpt. Yes, Nate. Grammar matters. It absolutely does. Who else is here? Sean's here. Hey, Sean. What's going on, sir? Nice to see you. Quick Scanneroonie here. Andrew's here. Hank is here. That's all of us, I think.
Forgive the nasal drip out there in La La Land if I happen to.
That's all right. Sand troopers scare easy, but will soon be back in greater numbers. Still can't aim for crap, though.
That's why they don't make good accountants.
No, that's right. This week we are looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking at Phase 3. We're still in 2019. Phase 3 Wave 21. It's a bit of a short one tonight, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Correct it. We are on our 29th installment here.
29th of Back in Black series. Isn't that something? I didn't think this would last as long. I actually thought we would get bored of this and want to do something else, but it's held on.
Well, there's also interesting stuff to learn about each figure, right?
Sometimes it's a lot more fun when one of us has the figure and can have that real sort of like, oh, I know more about this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like I realize that you do put work into it, but it's low hanging fruit in terms of like, research or.
I will say this in terms of prep time, and
This can't be the same as prep for one of our.
No, this is not like prepping for a review series
where you're writing for 20 hours.
Yeah. I can put one of these together inside of, if I'm working in hours, I could probably have a show like a 8 to 10 action figure show together inside of 12 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right. So like a good day and a little bit more. And then the only thing that keeps me from like having it done sooner is I leave the voting open.
Because you have to.
Till 12 o'clock on Saturdays. And then I do the winner's slide late Saturday afternoon, sometimes Sunday morning. By the way.
Landslide this week?
No. Yes and no. It was a decisive win. But this is the first time in Back in Black series history we had a vote upset.
Oh.
One figure was leading all week, right up till yesterday morning.
Wow.
And in a last minute, did not win.
Oh, wow.
So I had to change my slide because I thought, I know how this is going to go.
I don't even know. I have not been in the chat. So.
Yeah, it's been, that was an interesting one. Numbers wise, well, let me just add, hang on a second. It was that and that, but almost double and then some. Yes, to correct, yes, it was a landslide.
Woo!
So it's going to be an exciting one. There's only a few figures tonight. We're only talking. Let me just put this up here.
Yeah.
Only talking about 5 figures tonight.
I only have 2 of the 5 too.
As well. I think I have the same 2 that you do as well. Being Chopper and Ezra.
I believe this is the bottom 3 figures, like just before we get into them individually.
Yep, yep.
That's when I started to notice that there was a super big problem with the secondary market.
Really?
Those things were on Amazon for about 5 minutes at the regular price before they came back, and they were hundreds of dollars a piece.
That's
and
awful.
They're not that bad now, but they sat there for a year, maybe more, at that high price point. And I can't believe that they weren't that scarce. Like
I was just so not like I didn't invest in any of the new Marvel run of Star Wars comics.
Right.
So when these hit the market, I'm like, I have no attachment to these characters.
No,
I
that
know
makes
nothing
sense.
about them.
Yeah.
The droids look cool.
Oh, they're amazing characters, all 3 of them.
I've only read the one story with I think it's Vader Down, where they make an appearance, right?
Well, she's introduced in the Vader comic in the 2015 Vader issue number 3.
Yeah. For those of you guys that don't know, and it's not even in a weird way, she's Star Wars Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
she might even be a little more morally.
I wanted to talk about that because like we don't get a lot of opportunity to do lore stuff on an action figure show, but this is a great opportunity to talk about that because like I said, I don't know anything about her, but what I do know, I thought that she was morally ambiguous. Like I don't think it's clear cut with her.
Yeah. Like Hondo.
Or more so like more devious than Hondo.
Hondo's
still kind of
character. And she's set up that way, and all good characters have an onion peel to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's not exactly. I mean, I don't know. 2015 might have been her debut, somewhere around there. So she's not exactly. She doesn't have decades and decades.
Isn't that something though to think that this character who I know nothing about, and I think of her as like that just came out, but the truth is, her character is a decade old.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
the
so
droids
later
also.
in her career, she becomes a little bit more. She proves to have a conscience, and sort of some of the stuff she has been doing is for the greater good. But going about it, she doesn't really care if she has to kill people or step on toes.
We're going to get to it later tonight, but part of putting the show together this week was the discovery of something about her figure that made me go, I had no idea.
Oh, I have that.
Right. So we're gonna get to that. It's probably fairly obvious, but I don't want to spoil the secret until we get there because I think it'll be more fun in the moment because I do have some visuals to go along with that. Let's kick it off with tonight's first figure.
Well, before we do that, I just want to say that is a missed opportunity.
What is?
Those 3 should have been a 3-pack.
Yeah, because they are her droids. Yeah.
It might have been easier to get.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It may be
because less, at the higher price point, less people are going to stock up on.
You think of all, and I mean, she's not a. I guess she's not a. Well, she's not a legacy character. What's the word I'm looking for? Not an anchor character. She's not the face of the brand, right? So, like, we can pack Ray 17 different ways from Sunday, and think that will sell, but bizarre. I don't get what the decision making is.
You do think that because you're not familiar with the character. She's not an anchor character, but think of all the characters in Star Wars, and then think of the characters that have their own comic.
Oh, that's true.
And go like, so as far as Chuck and the boys at Marvel are concerned, I would say that she's one of maybe 10 characters that they're framing the rest of the Star Wars.
You mean you're referencing Chuck Wendig?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Charles Soule.
And Charles Soule, yeah. All right. But I agree with Andy. That was probably a missed opportunity to do that as a 3-pack, or because Afra's going to come back, she has another look.
I mean, they are still doing like they did that Lords of Darkness 3-pack.
Yeah, I know, and
a reissue away.
Now that the new Astromech body is out, you have to wonder how many of the Astromechs are going to get a second go around with the new larger body. I want to redesign 3PO before that happens. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, speaking of droids, our first figure tonight, it's our boy Chopper, C110P, Chop.
Not get to the chopper.
There he is. Let's have a look at Chopper in real time here. I will admit it was an afterthought. You know what I didn't do? When I was doing the portrait likenesses this week, I did not include a shot of Dave Filoni's head for Chopper.
It's hard to swear and not have you tell what it is, but man, do we even have to finish the show?
He's a good looking
a great little droid.
He's a good looking little murder bot.
And I don't normally do this. I don't normally pull out all the gear that comes with a figure.
Sure.
And even though he's that big compared to a 6-inch figure, so he's even small for an R2.
I was going to say, do you have an R2 or another astromech handy?
I do real handy. Actually,
could you hold up another astromech beside Chopper so we can see sort of relative scale? So yeah, they've made Chopper.
They've chopped him
he was always stubby to begin with, but
right.
He suffers from the same issue then because he's in scale with those earlier astromechs.
I mean, put him next to the
new.
And
yeah.
He looks like not even the
son. Is that you?
This looks like vintage collection.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Chopper'd still kill his ass though.
Oh, I know.
So I don't normally do this, and I don't normally go into I have bins of all the accessories.
Yeah.
Normally
of course.
Pull out accessories. So I pulled out. He's got a stand. It's
the whoosh.
It's just, and then the his little blast thing, which inserts in the bottom. And
that's the cigarette lighter.
It can actually fit on angles and stuff. So
it's great. It's totally cool.
The stolen arm from about playability. The arm he steals from one single episode of about 90 episodes, and they throw that sucker in. But the
good part is
his wheel.
The good part is if you want to rip the mismatched arm or the leg off of Chopper, you can put that one on.
Right. I keep him the way
I keep him that way as well.
Yeah.
I can't see him.
That's almost a deluxe figure. I know he's diminutive, but that amount of gear is almost a deluxe figure.
Well, he was sold as a standard figure.
I mean, throw a little lighting kit in that thing.
Yeah. I don't know if there's another way that they could have made him any better, to be honest.
6 out of 5. What's our Rebels that we didn't know that we loved?
Yeah. Rebels. We use Rebels.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I really, really like Chopper. And the one thing that I saw it, the vintage collection just got it. Why didn't we get Chopper in Imperial disguise? I would have thought that was a no-brainer. You just make him black and silver, and you've got another droid.
I think the vintage collection guys got hosed when they got that HasLab Ghost, and Chopper's just like a maquette, into
the ship.
That was
but isn't his dome sticking out of the?
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's all it is. It's just a little, unfortunately.
Kind of just like this live action shot from Ahsoka right here.
Man, I don't. It's hard to go like. And Rebels has done this a lot, and and if anybody else has watched the show, they know that I'm a sucker for Rebels. But it's hard when you have characters like R2 and 3PO and even R5D4 and stuff that you grew up with, and you've been around them for 40 years, and then you go, man, who's your favorite droid? And you're like,
Chopper.
Yeah. And the average Star Wars fan is like, I don't even know what you're talking about, but Chopper.
He's that weird little droid that everybody was going in Rogue One.
So, man, he's my vote this week. I voted a few times. I voted with a meme, I think. I don't.
Yeah, you did. You did.
That's a 6. That's a 6 or playability action figure. There's another one that's a contender this week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to me, it's not even close. And I love another character too.
What I like about Chopper as opposed to the other astromech droids is that all of the arms, all 3 of his arms, by the way, none of them are plug-in. They're all fold in or fold out. The arms literally fold out of the side of his head, and you don't have to like unpeg them to store them. Like they just fold in.
As
I
they're
love
supposed
that.
to,
Yeah. That likeness between live action and animated, that is a 15 out of 10 likeness. That's so
Oh yeah.
good.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's a droid. How do you can't really, well, that's not true. We did see L337 and how bad they messed that up.
IG-88.
Ugh. It wouldn't be fair to talk about Chopper without looking at him in all his configurations, including with the use of the rocket and the flight stand.
Man, look at that.
Flyaway version.
Here's we got him in 2019, and then right again, just the next year, 2020, because for some reason they screwed up on the distribution, and they redid all of the Rebels crew in 2020, and that's when we ended up getting Zeb. But such minor variances between the 2019 and 2020. It is the exact same figure. It's just minor paint variances.
I love Nate's comment there. Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
There's my boy, the most beloved war criminal in the galaxy.
What murder?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hank, you're you. What'd you say? He's a 5? He's a 6.
He's a 6.
He's a 6 Rebels out of 5.
Man, he's like 11 out of 10. Man, that's fantastic.
Andy, what do you think of C-110P Chopper?
I still need to finish watching Rebels, but from what I've seen, it is a well-deserved score. I'm going with 5 Rebels.
Excellent.
Going
going
to
back
your house and move in with you and make you finish that.
They did excuse me. Chopper's first live action appearance, of course, was the aforementioned Rogue One. They did update him for Ahsoka. It's not the same.
Can I correct you slowly and slightly?
Yeah.
His first live action appearance was in the background of Rogue One. Is that what you said?
That is what I said. Yeah.
I thought you said Andor.
No.
My bad.
Did I say Andor?
No, you said.
I hope I didn't say
You
that.
said
I was
Rogue One,
definitely
as
thinking
I was
Rogue
saying
One.
it.
Rogue One, then Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I realized that you were correct.
They did. They updated him for the droid they built, the physical thing that they built. They updated him. They gave him a new wheel for Ahsoka. Excuse me, pardon me.
Dave says he's going to get much more screen time in this season 2. Apparently,
Yeah.
I heard a rumor today. I read something, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, because there's always like clickbaity bullshit on the internet.
So much of it.
The rumor is the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu is attached to Tron Ares.
Ooh.
How many people are going to skip out and go see a movie on October 11th just for a trailer?
I mean, have they ever done that before? I heard that it was supposed to be out Friday. I heard strong rumors all last week it was coming out Friday.
Like Friday just passed.
And that the Jimmy Kimmel incident.
Oh, well,
the siege on free speech preempted that.
That might have done it.
Well, at least we got the trailer for Anaconda.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I never thought you'd be able to take a low budget schlocky horror movie and turn it into a bigger budget.
Is Paul Rudd the new Ryan Reynolds?
I don't know.
He still hasn't aged yet.
No,
not really. Yeah. He suffers from Dick Clark syndrome.
Yep. Josh is here. Welcome,
What's up, Josh? Nice to see you. Hello, sir. There he is. What's up, man? Chopper. He's of course I mean, if you're outside of like the pairing of 3PO and R2, I don't think that there's another droid that elicits the same sort of response as Chopper does.
R5's working on it, but he's not there yet.
No, although
we'll see after the Mando and Grogu movie.
He had a bazillion percent more development in his arc in the Mandalorian. So I give that to him.
I love droids just as a point of fact. But after watching Rebels more times than I probably care to admit, I think I understand exactly what Chopper says every time he says it.
I feel like when you know sort of the tone of the conversation,
right?
It's like listening to Chewie.
A little bit.
Right. You kind of intuit the meaning, even if you don't know the words.
It's like, oh, I know what that kind of sounds like. That wasn't a good word.
And Dave Filoni is actually, it's his muffled voice.
And I believe that he probably is saying something, and they have just modulated it so much and distorted it. We just don't know.
Look what they did with Kenny on South Park in the early seasons, right?
Yeah.
You knew exactly what he was saying, but it was always muffled.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh thinks that Chopper is a 3. A wholly average 3. I'm going to disagree with that. I'm with you guys. I think Chopper, as an action figure, as a Star Wars action figure, he is 5 Rebels out of 5. All right, we're going to stick with Rebels, and we're going to move on to our other Rebel this week. Wait, that's not him. There he is. Jabba, is that you?
Sure.
And if you don't know,
Calrissian.
if you don't know the joke, that is an early joke that Ezra pulls off when he calls himself Jabba the Hutt, or he uses the name Jabba to try and get through a checkpoint.
Admiral Meluron.
Oh, there he is, and he looks great.
That's a good looking figure,
boys.
The choice to use the season 1 look for him, or the earlier season look, was interesting.
I love that. It might be my favorite saber design of all time.
You know, the
saber.
The Rebels cast goes through some iteration throughout the course of the seasons, but I don't think anybody as drastic as Ezra's look.
Yeah, he certainly levels up over the course.
Absolutely, he does. Yeah.
I mean, the paint apps on this thing.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and
the biggest.
I think like it looks enough like a real person, but enough like, you know, they sort of realized realistic.
Blurred the lines, right?
I should have wrote that down. You know what I didn't write down? Let's take a look at him. There we go. Let's get a look at our slide here. Mm-hmm. What I should have done was I should have put in, because in reading this week, there is a passing likeness. Now, it's not exact, but there is a passing likeness on the action figure for Ezra's voice actor. I can't think of his name at the moment.
Oh, Skylar Gray?
Yeah. It doesn't look exactly like him, but like in terms of taking a character that is an animated character and translating them into that Black Series, let's make everything sort of one homogenous, realistic looking line.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a win, if you ask me. I think they did a fantastic job of translating him.
Yeah, easily.
I went ahead and I included Iman Esfandi just so we can have a look at our live action Ezra. And strangely enough, I wonder if they made this action figure and said, we got to hire a guy that looks like this.
Maybe.
Because strangely enough, it kind of fits the bill.
Yeah.
It doesn't look... Hold on. I don't know if I can do this.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to grab live action.
I'm trying to pull the other...
Oh, yeah, that's great. To compare the two.
Just their facial...
Yeah, let's do that.
Get your sabers in the way, boy.
I was, you know how hard I went looking because that look in the Ahsoka show, the only time we get him in that appearance is in the hologram.
Yeah.
And
because he's like all bearded and castawayed for the rest of it.
You think I could find a behind the scenes look of like a photograph of him with a clean haircut?
My camera's doing
could not find him in that uniform. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to include that. I wanted to.
They look enough alike that I have no problem with both figures being the same person easily.
No, I buy it instantly. Where are we at here? Josh gives Ezra a 4.
Nice. Yeah, that's a little more. That's a 5. And quite frankly, if it wasn't for Chopper, he would have been my vote.
The biggest issue with this figure is the hips. The legs have some issues, and I don't know do you have any issues standing yours?
Oh, he doesn't have too bad an issue standing, but as far as action figure photography, I find the gun belt is very hindering in terms of moving my legs around.
Oh yeah, because it loops over his legs.
But he does have and he's got he could touch his ass with his, he's got
past
90 with the elbows. A nice, it's a fairly articulate figure, not so bad. And it's hard to tell, like sometimes we complain, like when you have 6 clones and they're all got wonky legs, it's easier to tell what's a flaw in the manufacturing. And then you know, compared to like I have a Padme with a really weak ankle, but that's probably not indicative of the entire.
It could just be an isolated incident.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I museum pose all my stuff, so yeah, I don't really have an issue with mine. But it looks great.
Mhm.
I like that the helmet fits.
Yeah, it doesn't detract from the hair, right?
No,
It
and it doesn't
like they've
look,
squished it down, right?
and it doesn't. The other thing is that the helmet doesn't look like it's too big. It looks like it fits, like it's
Mhm.
supposed to fit.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
There's another one. Why didn't we get this? Use this same head, but give us the Imperial Cadet uniform, Ezra.
Mm.
That would have been an interesting
Yeah.
go.
The to the same point, why not even do the biker scout body with the
Oh
you
yeah,
know, a short haired version of
No,
this.
you're right.
And that's like because yes, I want 16 Luke Skywalkers, but I want 3 Kanan Jarruses and all of his looks, at
Yeah,
the
I
same
want
time.
that
So
too.
it's funny.
I
Like,
definitely want that.
yeah, I'm a huge Rebels fan. Rebels.
Let's go back to this one. Andy, what do you think of Ezra Bridger?
I like 'em.
Jabba.
4.5 rebels for me.
4.5 rebels.
Well played.
Yeah, Ezra was my vote this week, and I really, and I don't have any remorse. Like I think that he and Chopper both are completely deserving of their scores. I do feel like Ezra, he is a 5 despite his articulation flaws, but like he's just such a nice figure to have in hand, and he looks great amongst the rest of the Rebels cast. Sean says, that's the only reason I would get it is because of the helmet.
Oh, wow.
Funny we haven't got that in the Star Wars Black Series helmet collection. Yeah, so for me, he's also a 5.
Cool.
He's also a 5. That takes us over to really our first. Well, let's talk about her, Dr. Aphra. She's new to the franchise and new to the Black Series. This is her first appearance. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh no, I didn't. It's there. I thought I forgot her blaster, but I had a thing covering it. There we go. Here's Dr. Aphra in all of her Aphra goodness. I went looking for a panel from her first appearance comic book. I could not find a clear panel of her. So this is the closest image I could find, which, you know what it's like in the comic world, depending on who's drawing, that character could be interpreted
multiple ways.
So I don't know how the figure stacks up to your impression, how you feel she should look, Hank, but looking at the portrait that I do have, it's not very good.
No.
I mean, yeah, not very good.
It's super generic. It could, it could look. She's clearly the artist based her on the Asian aesthetic, if not straight up an Asian person.
Yep.
And that's the way she's definitely portrayed in the comics. So that misses the mark a tiny bit for me, but then I understand that they're also trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Rebels and a few of the other comic lines, but it's a lot easier when you have, Carrie Fisher's face print on hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
No actress has ever been cast for this yet, and I suggest they do that for live action. Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head.
Space Lara Croft.
Yeah, that's almost exactly who this character is. But like the accessories, I don't know if that's Han Solo or Greedo's a reuse of their.
Oh, that's the Greedo killer. Yeah, yeah.
Is it no? But I mean the vest.
Oh, the vest. That's a good question.
Is the vest a reuse too? Because we certainly know that. I mean, well, I think this is the first, right? Or did Jaina come first?
No, Jaina came first. Yeah, Jaina came first.
We did. So this is all reuse.
Yeah. So let me just. Where are we at here? Let me get a picture here for you. If you didn't know that, Dr. Aphra is a reuse of the Jaina Solo body, albeit with a new head and new arms. But like, if it is like so close that you can gear swap them,
yes,
and that is what they would look like. You've got both of them there.
I do. I don't have Aphra, so I have Mara Jade, which it turns out is the exact same
also
body
the same body with new arms and head.
With new arms and head. Actually same lower arms as the figure we're reviewing, and the same gun belt.
Isn't it interesting that they all have the same belt?
They all do, and
And it's all like
even
Han
your
Solo
character
inspired,
that we're
right?
reviewing, who doesn't have a lightsaber, has a lightsaber hook on her belt.
That was funny when you mentioned that. It's like, oh, they've left the
Yeah,
hook
yeah,
on
yeah,
there
yeah.
for it.
You don't even think until you dive deep on these figures that. But I guess that's a smart place to reuse. I mean, that's sort of a generic.
I mean, how many times do you have to say that reuse and repaint is the hallmark of the action figure world? And yet, and I'm usually pretty good at picking up on that, what's reuse and what's not. Because I don't own Jaina, this was like it
Right.
was a second thought to me. And like I'd like, oh, it's all brand new. Nope. But even if I did know that, even if I did, they've pulled it off pretty good.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely. It's different enough, and it's not. I don't know. It's not like some of the other reuse where when you stand them together, there's like zero difference. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, she's got all the articulation of Jaina Solo, which was pretty good.
Yeah, the legs aren't so spindly as they get on some of the female characters.
No.
They're a little sturdy. They stand all three or well, the two I have. So I'm assuming, without any factory errors, that she stands well. She poses well.
When we get to the next iteration of Afra in the trench coat, I want to make sure, remind me, and we'll go back to this one and compare the portrait to see if they use the same head
Mm.
or if they've changed that up.
Yeah, that would be interesting. It would be nice to have.
Josh says, I like the pilot better.
Yeah, Jaina. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
a nice figure.
Um,
that's a 3.5 for me. It's nothing spectacular.
no,
I'd like to own it because I like the character, but I also do know that the future version is better than this.
we haven't got there yet in the Black Series in general. And if they ever do a reissue on this with the bomber cap, the one thing I would like to see, and that was a common thing that I read this last week, was that
Goggles.
no translucency in the goggles,
Mm.
which would have been nice, or separate goggles that can
Yes.
actually,
And we know they can do that. They've done it
yeah,
many times.
that the complaint over the first release tech from the Bad Batch versus the second, where now he's got actual glasses with transparent lenses.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't mind.
We know.
Just
Yeah,
for the
go ahead.
people that don't know, to add a little more playability, I wouldn't mind just some random Star Wars artifact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We when we meet her, she's hunting down Sith artifacts for the bad guys. So
a holocron.
a
or
holocron
something
would
like
be a
that.
great little
Yeah,
addition.
yeah. No, I hear you. So 3.5 for you, Hank.
3.5 for me.
All right, Andy. What do you think of Dr. Afra?
Yes. I like it. I like the Han Solo inspired look.
The roguish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like, again, another figure that the helmet does not, restrict the hair as much.
No, it doesn't.
3.5 as well.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the character to have any sort of emotional attachment to it. So like I certainly if anything, I'd probably vote a little conservatively on this one. I would say, she's perfectly serviceable. Probably a 3.
Okay.
Probably a 3. I mean, the new accessories don't do a whole lot for me.
The character is definitely better than this figure.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Now the question is, are her droids better than she is? Well, let's find out when we take a look at them. We're going to start with the astromech droid. That is number 88. His switch there. Switch. There we go. Nope, I went too far. No, I did not. I'm on the right page. BT1. BT1. Or BT for short.
That's a good question because you're dealing with about as much reuse as you are with the last figure.
I mean, so are we though? Like, I don't recognize a lot of those plug-in parts. I recognize the droid body.
Yeah. No, 100% the droid body, and that's definitely a modified R4.
For sure it is. But all of the plug-in accessories all look new to me.
100%. So all its flash is definitely brand new stuff, and it's got even the jets on the arms are different. Those are like rocket launchers, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Those are
one
like
of them
R2s.
looks like a minigun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nate, it is a freaking sweet astromech.
It's pretty cool.
That's a nice droid. Josh, off to take your kids, your son home. All right.
Drive safe.
Be safe, my
You-
friend.
And it's scary when like a night like R2 would, give you the shirt off his back maybe to save you. Chopper.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Chopper to have to fight this dude. He's pretty brutal.
I feel like there would be one left standing, and I fear for my murder bot.
Yeah. And I mean, let's like this is he's supposed to. These guys are engineers and mechanics, and this character is definitely that and more.
And more.
Yeah.
He's gone beyond his programming.
It's pretty cool. The all black aesthetic works. It looks exactly like the character from the.
If you
Does
want
it
to
have
see
the
the,
sa-
the
is-
two
do
of
you
them.
know if it's the same click like the body's
Oh,
identical, right?
that I don't know if it's got the clicking head, but
I would
I would
imagine it
presume
does.
that it does.
I mean, that's just a repainted R5 head with a new eye added on, right? Like,
Well, I think there's more molded detail in the head than just.
it looks like
than
there's
just that.
there's like a plate pressed onto it.
Yeah,
But the
maybe.
back looks the same and the neck looks the same.
Yeah, for sure the neck would be.
Yeah, so it looks like there's like a molded plate on the front.
I'm with you, Nate. I don't know anything about them, but I think they're cool. I think they're very cool.
Yeah.
They might out murder Chopper
So here,
in the murder bot department.
here's the one big critique, and this isn't a critique of mine. This is from the community who are aware of this. In the reviews for this figure that I read, the big complaint is that this droid, and we've said this before, there's no metallic sheen to this droid, and this droid is supposed to be like a gunmetal-y
Like a
tone,
gloss.
but
Right.
it's not. It's just
No.
black.
Right. Yeah.
It's just black. The figure suffers as it's not metallic like the character is described as being. This is true when we get to 000 as well.
Yes.
Same kind of complaint
But
there.
they've been dealing with that since the initial 3PO, right?
But they did a carbonized Vader.
Yeah.
So don't tell me that you couldn't carbonize a figure. Don't call it carbonized. That's the figure because that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Just do that.
Can't get more money doing that, Wes.
Funny, the carbonized versions didn't cost any more.
I got this new uncarbonized figure.
Standard damn figure.
Unwrapped Skittles. You mean
Look
they
at
were
McFarlane with
unwrapped
the,
them? He's
Oh
a
my
four.
gosh.
version, the platinum edition, the red platinum edition, the
Now the stripped down edition where no extra hands, no heads,
nothing.
just
It's
a figure.
retro card version.
Just a figure, yeah.
He's
Would
a
you say,
four.
Hank? He's a what? He's a 4.
Four Rebel.
I-
He's got some great accessories. He looks great.
He does look
he's
good.
got some issues. We don't expect too much of his articulation. I imagine his head. He's got the same.
I
gimmick in
mean,
terms of the leg.
If anything, the astromech droids, they do exactly what you would expect them to do.
Yeah.
Problem with any three of these figures is only one of them is redundant.
Yeah. You kind
If you don't have them as a trio,
Right.
yeah.
Right. So I mean, eventually the Afra moves away from them in the comics, but for this look of Afra and the way we were introduced to her in the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andy, what do you think of BT1?
I like them. I like the accessories. Give them a 3 3/4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. 3 3/4 for me as well. Nothing like taking an astromech droid, strapping on a bunch of guns.
Mm-hmm. Setting them loose.
Yeah.
He lost a quarter point though because it is not a 3-bag. So
Again, I mean,
Fair.
I think if this came back around in the new droid,
scale.
the body scale, I might be tempted.
Mm-hmm.
I might be tempted. All right, let's have a look at can you call them a companion? The companion droid?
Yeah, this is the protocol droid to R2.
This is the protocol droid from hell.
Yes, it is.
This one being 000. And right away, I just want to point out there's that metallic thing we were talking about. He's depicted as being metallic in the comic books, but the figure itself is like
Pretty
a
matte.
drab brown.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's kind of bleh.
I love the idea of bonus hands for 3PO.
Yeah.
mm.
Or for a protocol droid, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got the gun hand. You notice that he's got the trigger finger.
He does have, yeah.
that
They've
3PO
kept
hand.
that. Yeah.
Are the eyes permanently red, or is
They
that
are.
color change tech?
No, they
Oh,
are.
that's
They're
perfect.
Yep.
But he feels like more reuse for some reason, because at the end of the day, this is a straight repaint with a couple of new hands.
Yeah, it's a use of straight up reuse of the protocol droid body.
Super scary idea to have a droid like that you are so familiar with, and so Ichuda was one thing,
Oh yeah.
but this thing likes to perform surgery on people while they're
Eh,
not
well,
under
yeah.
anesthetic.
Well, that's kind of the
That-
cool thing. I don't know, like, I assume in the comic book, those just kind of morph on their own, like, you're not he's not changing the hand.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Is it
yeah.
is
No,
that
no, the fingers are like
they just
these
morph on their own?
blades
That's
and
cool.
whirring
That's very
things.
cool.
Yeah. He's only a 3.5 for me because he does smack of reuse, and it would be better if he were more of a sort of that gunmetal metallic thing.
He would instantly be a point more on
Yes,
any scale, if
yes,
not more, if they got that metallic part down.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I kind of have to applaud Hasbro for not taking my money by just issuing endless repaints of protocol droids, because you could
Yeah.
have gave me a Phantom Menace, and you could have given me the droid from the 2 seconds in Empire,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I guess I got to applaud them where I can.
Where's my Lobot? How come I don't have a Lobot?
Right, or my
Same reason
power
you don't have a
droid,
Jack Porkins.
I know.
power droid.
Yeah, where's our gonk?
I know, yeah.
God,
It's
Yeah.
low hanging fruit.
Yep.
Andy, what do you think of 000?
He's evil 3PO. Now they did use the updated.
They
arm-
did. He
arm
does
punch,
have
right?
the piston, the little track in the forearm. So they do
Okay.
have the
A little bit better.
the slightly improved articulation.
You know what? I'm gonna lock in at 3. 3 rebels.
Just a 3.
Nice.
At this point, we've seen the protocol droid a few times now, and it's quite long in the tooth, if you ask me. And I was sort of steadfast that it needs this figure. Well, okay, IG-88/IG-11 more than anything needs a redesign, but I think that the protocol droid body is right behind it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, Sean says, no, I give that a 2. I don't know if I'm that
as much as
hard
I
on it.
love the comic boxes, and it's weird that these guys were never released in the comic box.
In the comic
although
box, yeah.
the second Afra was.
Mhm.
Why not? In order, like, so if I pack in Dr. Afra #1 with all 3 of these comic things,
Oh, yeah.
or even if you
Yeah, yeah.
did, like a graphic novel, the first 3 issues, and pack them in with a 3-pack or something,
Mhm.
or even 1, 2, and 3 to make them collectible.
Yeah.
I think, like, if you guys read the first 3 issues and had collected the figures, and that was the incentive, you'd probably be a fan of the comic as well.
Yeah.
And Marvel does this really well. So, it's just something, as like a guy sitting at Hasbro, I would think about understanding your market a little better. If while I
Yeah.
love the comic boxes, I would rather have a comic book packed in with my comic Star Wars figure,
Right,
and
right.
draw people in.
Why is his butt shinier than the rest of him?
Because his favorite robot is Bender, and he's always saying, "Bite my shiny metal ass."
I'm sorry, Nate. It's always
Only
the
his
lighting
hands
on
can
these
reach.
things, right?
His hands can only reach there. They can't really
Somebody's been getting handsy.
be one buff my
Oh
ass,
my
please.
gosh. Oh my
Mind
gosh.
you,
He's a torture droid.
if BT1 has a flamethrower, he's at the perfect height to just heat and reheat that seat.
Sorry, Hank. What did you say number wise?
Oh no! He's just a 3 for
A
me.
3. Andy, what do you
Yeah.
think?
A 3 as well.
3. Yeah, I can give him a little more than a 2, but I don't think I can give him more than a 3. Maybe it's a 2.5. And the only reason I say 2.5 is that's me sending a message to Hasbro that they'll never hear. Update this
Right.
body.
Exactly. And again, I might even give a 3-pack of these things a higher number by 1.
I would agree with that. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely score them higher as a multi-pack. Like I said, it was going to be a short week this week,
Pretty
and
short.
we have come to the end of the show.
Oh my
But we're
goodness.
not done.
But we aren't done. No, we're gonna. I mean, I haven't even talked about Fandom Island yet this week, and that is almost upon us.
Mhm.
But before we can talk about Fandom Island, let's take a look at what's coming up on our first show after.
Well, shouldn't we crown a
Fandom
winner first?
Oh, you're right.
We should probably crown a
Boy,
winner.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh,
You're just so excited for
I think it's got.
I thought we
Actually, I'm
already
hungry. I'm hungry. That's what it is.
I thought it was a foregone conclusion.
No. You're right.
Lawrence
You're
actually
right.
cooked, and
Let's get
she's
to it.
making like beef bourguignon, and in the background, you guys can't smell it, but I'm dying here right now. I have a head cold. That's all I can smell is the delicious food.
It's good. It's getting through. It's getting through.
Yeah.
You're right. It is once again time to take a look at the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery, which is awarded to the best overall figure of each episode as chosen by you. The inscription on the medal reads non mentum lorem or no chin strap, because like the Duke, John Wayne, Porkins knew chin straps are for sissies. Like I said, we had an upset this week. All week, one figure was leading, and last minute we got a bunch of votes came in and upset that by almost double.
Crazy.
And if you weren't sure, rest assured, it's our boy Chopper. Congratulations, Chopper, with a last minute vote swing. You murder botted your way to the top this week. What's he? Oh, is he holding it in his hand?
Hold the medal, baby.
Oh, that's great. I was like, how am I going to get this thing on him? The strap doesn't fit. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Take a guess on who the other one was.
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah, it was Ezra.
In the last, you're saying though, do you have the numbers?
I do. So it's Ezra for 5, Chopper for 10.
And he got 5 of those in the last day.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yep.
I know I voted a second time for him on Saturday, but I realized I hadn't yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a big upset. Yeah.
Got to use those platforms, people.
What's Nate saying? 1 week until the horrific plane crash that leaves us stranded on a mysterious island. I hope there are no monsters that turn out to be smoke that turns out to be a lame god.
Oh, is that a shot at me?
Oh, dear. It can't be. Nobody knows. I'm the only one who knows.
Now Nate knows. I
I'm
just screwed that up.
I thought we were getting there by boat.
That's true. That is true. Well, wait. We can't spoil everything.
Hang gliding? I'm not sure how we're getting there.
We can't spoil everything. Chopper, you are the winner. And of course, that brings us to what's happening. The first show back after Fandom Island. And first of all, Fandom Island, Sunday, September 28th. You want a funny story? Funny story. I'm just going to switch this over here for a second while we're chatting. I got a message from Zazel yesterday.
Oh, good news.
It's like, oh, mate, I'm real sorry. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Oh.
And I'm like, the disappointment is like there, but instantly I'm like, what can I do for you to make this work? And I'm like, can I reschedule this so that you can be with us? Because I just won't do it if we're not all here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, that'd be great. I said, so let me see. He's like, I can make it the week after. So I'm like, I go to the calendar and I'm like, okay, so are you saying that you're okay for Sunday, the 5th of October? And he comes back and he's like, what weekend is it scheduled for now? I'm like, the 28th. And he's like, I thought it was this week. He thought it was tonight.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, no. So all is well. Sunday, September 28th, Fandom Island. You're going to join, the 3 of us. And we have 6 other YouTube channels joining us.
So much fun.
Nate is one of them. Our friend Adam at Go Figure. Zazel at Zazel's Clubhouse, Corey from Corbra Lang, and Ari from Heroic Nonsense, along with Gaz from Shoot the Shit. We're all going to be here talking Fandom Island. The age-old question: if you were stranded on a deserted island and you only had one thing to sustain you for the rest of your life, what would that one thing be? We got it broken down into 4 rounds. We've got the movie round, the TV round, the record album round, and the toy round. I am just working on the toy slides right now, and it's shaping up to be very good. So that's going to be next Sunday, the 28th. And depending on how chatty we are, we may have to split this one up. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous about getting through all 4 rounds in one seating. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
Join us.
Indeed.
Bring your choices. Go check us out on social media, by the way, because you can see the promo slide there. And
will they be able to call in on that
I will make sure. So that's a good point. I will make sure that my phone is charged and I will have it plugged in, and they'll be able to use the WhatsApp link to get a hold of us. Or you can just hang out in the live chat with everybody else, whatever you want to do. Okay, back to Black Series, because
what's coming next?
This one was a short one. we're going to stretch it out a little bit and get back to a larger. We're going to do 2 waves when we come back. It's going to be phase 3 waves 22 and 23.
I see some first edition releases.
I
Wes's
know, some
favorite.
garbage. Sorry.
great.
Yeah. You may notice some gapping in the numbers. So let me run through the numbers that are missing. Number 90, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We don't need to do that again.
No.
Number 92, Sith Trooper and first edition Sith Trooper. We don't have to do that again. Number 96, Off-World Jawa, first edition Off-World Jawa.
How are they doing that if we've already had the off-world Jawas?
Because we covered the Off-World Jawa when we did the standard Jawa.
Yeah, I know, but like that wouldn't be. Oh, I guess this would be then.
Yeah. So Off-World
Okay,
is the
never
red. Let me put it this: red-eyed Jawa versus yellow-eyed Jawa.
Gotcha.
That's what we're talking about.
Some hardcore reuse there.
Yeah. And then
It's
number
really,
9.
It's really soft goods Jawa versus molded goods Jawa.
That's true. No, that's true. And then number 97, First Order Stormtrooper. We don't need to do that again.
No.
And then 23, we're missing number 99. That is the First Order Jet Trooper. We already covered that. And number 100, Yavin Ceremony Luke Skywalker. So there you go. That leaves us with Ray.
Another Ray.
Ray with Dio. Ray with J.J. Abrams, because that's who voiced Dio. We got Cal Kestis with BD1, who I'm probably going to vote for. We got the Mandalorian. We've got the second sister Inquisitor, Cara Dune, Janna, and Wedge Antilles, which is really just Wedge's head on Luke's body.
Well, still.
But that is what it is.
Reuse.
So that's going to be our first show back after Fandom Island next week. I don't know if I'm going to put this up tonight or if I'm going to wait and put it up later on. I don't think we need 2 weeks to vote on this. People will forget about it by the time we get around to it.
Yeah.
So I'll put it up next weekend.
Lefty just joined, but he's got a bail.
Oh man,
So
that's
all
okay.
good.
Wait, sorry. Did you just say I read I'm getting married? I'll have to catch it later. Whoa, sorry. No, your niece is getting married. Well, I'll send our congratulations. I hope you have a good time. Behave yourself. Behave yourself at the reception. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
But have fun. Yeah.
So are we predicting that Jaina's going to win?
Naomi Ackie, by the way, I've seen her in a couple things since The Rise of Skywalker. She's a good actor.
She is.
She's a good actor.
Cara Dune wins. I heard she's going to come back to Disney.
If she wins her lawsuit.
No, if she wins this next.
Oh, if she wins this.
If she wins the Jack
our
Porkins battle.
show,
It's a tough one because
she
that
will come back to Disney. She told me
3 figures that I absolutely love. Did we do the Inquisitor already?
You know what?
Did we talk about that? I seem to remember talking about shoulders.
Because I
Talking about
I had her
shoulders.
bare. I had her in hand bare.
I guess we're doing her again.
Because she was part of a 3-pack.
That's right. So this would be the single release.
First
Okay.
Single.
That's fine. So we can briefly touch on that without having to spend too much time on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to change it because we've already done
I think
it.
I'm already locked in too, boys.
All right.
No regrets.
I'm split. I mean, like vote worthy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 get my like. Oh,
I actually have 2 of these figures.
oh, do you? Okay, that's great. Oh, I know you have one.
Yep.
You have the credit collection.
I have a first edition.
Kara, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be a maniac, and I will open this on that episode.
It might be. I'm not gonna, not to say ahead of time, but that might be the best looking Ray yet.
So far.
I agree, 100%.
So she has that going for her. I do. I've got the Cal Kestis, I've got the Mando, I've got the Inquisitor, and I've got Cara Dune, and I've got Wedge. So I've got most of them.
I might have them all.
Oh wow. Wow, that's
Jaina
impressive.
wouldn't be unboxed if I do have her. I might have her. I don't know.
You know what have made her better is she came with one of those Star Wars horses.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
The long mane thing on them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were, but they were cool. They were cool. All right, that is it for this week's edition of Back in Black series. I hope you guys are hanging out with us, had a good time. Let me switch this back here. There we go. There we go. No more buttons to push. Just my own.
Check out the links. Rebel.
This is a verb.
It is also a verb. It's a sad state
Scary times.
that people live in.
Did you see? This is relevant, and I don't want to get too political because
Sure,
I
sure.
don't want you guys being mad at me if I step on toes. Did you see the meme of the guy standing out in front of Disney's studios in Los Angeles protesting? Lone guy
I did
with a
not.
handwritten sign that said, "Did you even watch Andor?"
Well, Dan Gilroy made a pretty
I
poignant,
put
He
the
is,
whole thing in our
pretty
chat
poignant
because
statement.
I think I
So
was
Set
almost
his
in tears on the
position.
toilet. That's the guy that
Yeah.
wrote the Nemec speech, by the way.
yeah. Speaking of Nemec, everybody watching Alien Earth?
Mm-hmm.
He's in it.
I'm gonna have to steal the last couple of episodes because it's very
So
good.
He's so good.
But I did.
He's very good
recently
at it.
get Disney Plus.
Nate, thank you very much. Always appreciate the kind words. I
Thank you,
can't
man.
wait. I cannot wait to hang out next weekend. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun, and we won't get all bogged down in what's going on in the world. Well, did you even watch Andor? Yeah, exactly. Spend an eternity fighting an evil empire.
We watched it exclusively and then reviewed the crap out of it.
Oh my god, did we ever? All right, which you can catch up on if you haven't
Yeah.
seen. If you have not seen our Fandor, I don't know if that's clever or not at this point, our Fandor review series, we do have several hours of content if you want to go back and revisit the show through our mixed up eyes.
And
and
they've all
or
been
you can watch
released.
season 2 and watch the good guys win.
Yeah.
Well, the good guys did win. I mean, Disney let go of their claims on our first episode of season 2.
They did. It took
a long time.
I had to submit 3 different, one for each segment that they were claiming.
Yep.
As long as they're worried about the big problems in the world, we'll be just fine.
Yeah. Just be thankful we're not a music channel because the music guys are getting hammered right now, which is really unfortunate, but Universal Music Group.
Yep.
Anyway, I think that's it for me, guys. You got anything you want to chat about before we say goodnight?
Oh man, this is always so much fun.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's going to be a ton of fun next weekend, and after that, we'll have a lot more fun talking more Star Wars Black Series action figures. By the way, I got a few I got to open here tonight, so I guess I should get at it.
Probably.
All right, everybody, that's it. Remember, whatever your thing is, maybe you have a few of them. I know we do. Whatever it is, fan on, everybody. And remember, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Hank.
We shall see you all on the next one. Next weekend, bring your choices. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have a good night. Have a great week. See you then. Bye for now, everybody.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.